12 minutes past midnight, the system lights up. One missile, then two, then three, then five. Detected by a Soviet early warning satellite. Launch origin, United States. Protocol is clear. Report it. And if he does, the world ends within the hour. Thousands of nuclear warheads on both sides. One man has 23 minutes. His name is Stanislav Petrov, and he chooses to do nothing. It's 1983, the Cold War at its coldest. 3 weeks earlier, the Soviet Union shoots down a civilian airliner that drifts into restricted airspace. All 269 people on board are killed, including an American congressman. Washington calls it an act of barbarism. Moscow insists it was a spy plane. Both sides are angrier than they've been in years, and both have nuclear weapons, ready to launch within minutes. In a bunker outside Moscow, one man is watching a screen. Not a general, not a politician, an engineer. His job is simple. If the system detects a U.S. missile launch, he reports it. And if he reports it, the Soviet Union launches missiles back. And within minutes, everything is in the air. He is a cog in a system designed to end the world. And tonight, it's working exactly as it should. 5 missiles, inbound. The room went quiet. 30 operators, all looking at one man. But something didn't make sense. Petrov picked up the phone and reported a system malfunction. The next 23 minutes were the longest of his life. He had no proof. The satellites were saying, launch. His training said, report. His orders said, report. Everything in front of him said, this is real. But he understood something the machine didn't, how a real war would begin. If this was a real attack, it wouldn't be 5. It would be hundreds, all at once, overwhelming. He waited. No missiles came. The system had malfunctioned. Sunlight, reflecting off high-altitude clouds, had fooled the satellites. 5 false alarms, convincing enough to start a nuclear war. Here's what stayed with Petrov for the rest of his life. The system worked exactly as designed. The satellites detected exactly what they were built to detect. The alarms triggered on time. The protocols were followed. Every part of the system did its job, except for the one human being in the loop. Petrov wasn't rewarded. He was quietly reprimanded for not filing his paperwork correctly that night. Because if the Soviet military acknowledged what happened, it would mean admitting the system they built nearly destroyed the world. And the man who may have prevented World War III went home to a small apartment outside Moscow. No headlines, no recognition. For years, almost no one knew. When journalists finally found him in the late 1990s, he was alone. His wife had passed. The apartment was nearly empty. He didn't call himself a hero. He said he was just doing his job, which, technically, he wasn't. His job was to report the launch. What he actually did was refuse to. The Cold War was a system, vast, automated, built to respond without hesitation. And one night, it almost did. The only reason it didn't was a man in a bunker who hesitated. Sometimes, the bravest thing a person can do is to choose to do nothing.